Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby.
What's good, y'all? I'm Cam, and this is Entrepreneurship in Everything, the show where we look at life and art through the lens of entrepreneurship to guide you on your own entrepreneurial journey, whether you want to become a founder, whether you want to work at an early stage startup, or if you just want to learn how to be more entrepreneurial in your own life. So today we're going to talk about a song called No Problem by Chance the Rapper. And this song is big and joyous and amazing. It's got a really catchy chorus. The video is really fun. There's just a lot of rap notables in there having a great time. Everyone's dancing. And amidst all this joy and all this dancing, this whole thing that sounds like a party, Chance the Rapper says this.
My come for free, so if one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Yup.
So why are these record labels trying to stop Chance? And why is he threatening to send some dread-headed mean dudes into the lobby of these record companies? Well, to understand this, we need to look at Chance and his relationship with the record industry. He's an unsigned artist, but he's done pretty well. He's built up a big fan base, a devoted following that buys his records and attends his shows. And so he's done this outside of the major label system. And when he says that they're trying to stop him, it could mean that they just want to participate in the success that he's created. They want to sign him, have him in a deal such that the value he's creating, shows he's selling, and records he's selling, they get to participate in that profit. The other option is they just don't want this guy to be successful outside of their system. It doesn't send a good signal for their business model if other people see that they can become successful independent of the major record label system. And so by stop him, it could be they're just hassling and making things difficult for him, in that they're making it difficult for him to work on projects with other artists who are already enmeshed in more restrictive contracts with labels. It might be that they're just conspiring to stop him altogether, right? The record industry is pretty weird, so you never really know what's going on behind the scenes. So Chance had an interview with Hot 97 where he talked about his feelings on some of this.
I have this understanding of it that, could be changed at some point, but I have complete control over my music the same way that I did when I was in high school. I make what I want to make, when I want to make it, with who I want to make it with, And in the end, I still own, 100% of what I create. Anything that comes from my mind, I get, all my deal points on it. And I think just the understanding of giving up that same, integral piece of the pie to, anybody, whether they're a huge label or an indie label, or it's just a distribution deal, or it's just a publishing deal. Like, giving up that piece is difficult for me. Back in the day when people used to drop records, these vinyls, you've seen a big vinyl in the 72. There's this big, and there's a circle in the middle, and it's got, in big letters, it'll say Columbia or Motown or Atlantic or Jive. And then in smaller letters, it'll say the artist name, and then even smaller letters, it'll say the song name. And I'm not going for that.
So from hearing him talk, you can get a sense that he has a very strong internal locus of control. This term refers to how much influence you have, that you believe you have, over your surroundings, over the choices you make, over the way that you're going to get to live your life and how your future is going to play out. The converse is that you have a low internal locus of control, a weak one, where you don't really have much optionality, you don't really have control over these things, and life just kind of happens to you, more that you're a victim of circumstance. And what we can see from Chance is clearly this is a person who values control and values his own ability to influence where he's going. Now, this is relevant to the world of entrepreneurship because entrepreneurs tend to have an extremely high internal locus of control. Way more than other people do they tend to believe that they can impact and influence their futures. So what I want you to think about is look at Chance. He's being very entrepreneurial here with this view. How is your own internal locus of control? Is it high? Is it low? And why do you think that is? So anyway, I'm Cam, this is my first video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, let me know. Please go ahead and subscribe, and until next time, peace.